Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to this talk on ATG tonight. I know I'm a bit late, as I promised to come up live much earlier than now, but I was delayed with important phone calls with couples, and unfortunately, I would have loved to quickly end the meeting, but sometimes when you're talking to a family and they are going through infertility, it's not always easy to abruptly cut off phone calls. And these people are wonderful people, just as you are. So I just had to take time to round up the meeting. I know I already promised that I'll be here before 9, but I know I'm a bit late, but it's never too late. I'd rather be late than never. I'm not late, I'm just coming late to the program. So welcome once again and good evening, everyone. My name once again is Dr. Alalade, Dr. J at AsktheGynaecologist. And honestly, while I was talking to this wonderful couple today, they were very happy. And I also spoke to a gentleman as well in Birmingham area, UK, and they were extremely delighted about the things we are doing in ATG. And honestly speaking, I'm so grateful that we are able to change lives. Yesterday, we started this discussion about how to improve our sex lives. At that time, I was so descriptive, and that was when I came up with this diagram on the screen. If you look at this diagram on the screen, that is what a woman's butt looks like during doggy position. So, but if you are here today and you don't want to hear the thing I'm going to say, you are free to go now. Take your leave or come back later to watch this video. If you are at home on your own, your husband is not there, then maybe you should not watch this video now. Watch it later when he gets back from work. Okay, but tonight is going to be fire to fire. So once again, I have people watching on ATG Facebook here. Ajine Precious, Eloho Obuvu, Orenele Tihase Mokano from Botswana. Oh my God. When I hear people coming from Botswana, I'm so thrilled. Botswana. In fact, people from Botswana, I've done research and I've come to realize that people from Botswana are endowed with some things that are special. I'll talk about those things later. But Oreniel Tihasev Mokano from Botswana, welcome. Akinwande Abiade Janet, Victoria Layenka, Sovio Abogon Toshuku, my wonderful sister. God bless you, and God will continue to bless you and make your blessings overflow. Amen. And Umora Grace Anthony, I can see you. And on Instagram here, I got Ole Salanko, Fabulous Niyot, Sandra Eze. And I've got Mose Bolaton from where we are here together. Mose Bolaton on Instagram she's saying that we are here together. Today we die here. Thank you so much. Somebody saying my husband is not. Go and get your husband or share this link with them. Let them come and join. Lorna January Ame Ayodele Ibe Adaugo. Thank you so much. Vivian Dico Briggs Amarachi Rejoice Sunshine. I would then here do me. Oluwayemisi, Omolara, and so on and so forth. ST Chukuma, Mary Otsapa, Nwara Grace Anthony, Valiant Simon from Zambia. See, from Lusaka, all the way from Lusaka, Zambia, we have Valiant Simon. We have Harrison Atoniesia Blessing, Olu Yayodele Nenya, Ajogbeje, Victoria Ifunanya, Chio Mbanefo, Ole Sanko, say here today. Anthony, we are here today. Today we die here. ATG once again, Dr. Alalade here, and I'm so delighted. In the morning, I came online here with one of my brothers. He's a consultant gynecologist, and he was talking to us today about dating pregnancy. And I'm so happy he was able to make it. Initially, we had connection issues, but here we are. Today, I'll be focusing tonight on men. Premature ejaculation, women not getting wet during sex or getting quickly dry during sex, women not enjoying doggy position, having pain during doggy positions. What are the best things to do? Covering limiting beliefs, sex toys issues, infection, power to use lubricant, and power to do harmonious sex. There was a time I was talking about harmonious sex, and also I'll be talking about masks tonight. Probably I should get my mask. If anybody wants me to, I'm probably going to get my mask and go to come back here. Grace Anthony from Gabon. Nicola Itulua Kendra Desiri. We have Sheila Archie, Noble Queen UK from the Instagram. Debbie Lenient from Nigeria. Debbie, how are you, my wonderful sister? Debbie, I've not forgotten about you. Debbie Lenient, I'll get back to you. I'm trying to put things in order. And definitely keep on buzzing me. I will pop back at you so we can get things sorted out for Debbie Lenient. Debbie, thank you so much. Now, tonight, it's going to be a wonderful one. I have no doubt about that. Yesterday was fire to fire. People were not expecting. It's been a long time we talked about how to improve sex life. So yesterday was a new one. And I was so delighted as well that I was speaking from inspiration. And initially, I wasn't feeling like talking yesterday. But by the time I got into the flow, a whole lot of mercy. It was exciting. And I'll talk to you about handcuffs as well. Handcuffs and all these dirty things during sex. See, the thing is that sex is not just for pregnancy. I know everybody here wants to get pregnant, but sex is not just for pregnancy. It goes far beyond that. Like getting rich is not about getting money. It goes far beyond that. Getting rich is a thing of the mindset. Getting good sex is mindset. That's why the Bible says, or the book of God says, or the Holy Book says, as a man thinketh, so he is. As a woman thinketh, so she is. How you think about sex always will guide and will be realized on how you enjoy sex. If you've been believed, you've been beclouded that sex is evil, sex is sin, you're probably not going to enjoy sex and you're going to see sex as dirty. Sex is not dirty. Sex is not dirty. If sex is dirty, then why are we here? After all, people say sex is dirty, but people go and eat in the kitchen now. But the kitchen is one of the dirtiest places at home. So you can't say sex is dirty because sex is close to the end of stuff. Sex is good and sex is the best. In fact, most worries cancel out sex. Now, for YouTube followers, you can follow us on YouTube. It's been a while. I've not been able to repurpose and edit our videos to put on YouTube, but I've started getting our videos out now on YouTube. Just because 6-7 weeks ago, baby was just born. I had to restructure my allocated time. So I'm just getting back to YouTube. And for you that have missed our lectures, you can still watch our lectures here on Facebook, but we start proposing everything and getting it up on YouTube as soon as possible. So once again, I want to introduce myself, Dr. J here at AsktheGynaecologist. Your baby is doing well. Michelle is doing beautiful, and she's being breastfed as we speak now. Now, tonight, like I said, I'll focus 80% of 50-50, men and women. Yesterday, we were talking about positions. And I focused yesterday towards the end of the discussion about doggy position. And I told people that there's no woman's bum that is not beautiful in doggy position. Doggy position makes the bum beautiful. And in fact, men that are not endowed with big cassava, that are probably maybe shortchanged by nature, they are able to perform and enter the place properly without collecting visa through the doggy position. The doggy position is the best position where everything will work. If you are not on the big side, or if you are on the big side of cassava side, doggy position, it will work for you. So doggy position gives you total full access, Netflix no password, into watching all the movies. All the movies, you can download all the movies, you can download all the ringtone by going through doggy position. If you don't like my talk, please click off this channel or come back later. Today is not medical, today is clinical. Today is not medical, it is what? Clinical. We are going to clinical finish and we are going to dissect everything head to toe by Didoba ATG. So if you're just joining in, please settle in quickly. Get your speakers, get your phone, audio, the best volume. If you are using a Wi-Fi, ensure you are very close to your Wi-Fi station. And if you're going to church tomorrow, maybe you should leave on time because today, now wow. Now, yesterday I was talking about women that their sexual lifestyle or stuff changes suddenly after delivery. I've seen people before delivery, before pregnancy, their periods is regular, not too heavy. But suddenly after, I'll take off the comments so that people don't distract me. So comments are off. I can't see comments now on Facebook, so I can focus on my talk. So some people, after delivery, before their period was not too heavy, suddenly after delivery their periods became very heavy and they are worried. The same thing too can happen. Usually after delivery, people that were not squirting is SQUIRT, people that doing sex, they don't pour water. Suddenly after delivery they have sex, before the husband go in 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9 10, they're already pouring water. Fear. It can happen. Be ready and obviously be on the guard that your sexual lifestyle, your sexual habits, your sexual response will probably change. Sometimes suddenly, sometimes drastically, sometimes gradually after delivery of your baby. So it's not unusual. Before the husband get you wet, you'll be sucking everything. Now after delivery, before your husband even enter, as he's playing with the clitoris, you're already opening, all the dam is burst, everything is burst, 2 seconds. It can happen. It's not unusual. So no, men, don't think your wife is cheating if her sexual response suddenly changes after delivery. She's trying to understand her body, try and understand that and go with the flow. So please, it's important. And women, if you're not squirting, it's not a big deal. Not every woman squirts. It is not every woman that will squirt. Okay, squirting is when you see, it's not the normal come, orgasm. After that action, suddenly you feel satisfied. And some people, they just push their husband away after the orgasm. For men, everything happens together. Orgasm, release, come together. For women, it's in different phases. So some women, after they've come, nothing happens in the vagina, but they just relax like a depth. They feel as if they're fully satisfied. Some women doing sex, they'll be releasing a very thick, creamy juice. Okay, like a cream pie, like a soft juice coming out, very thick and creamy. This is like a white discharge, very common during pregnancy. Some people, it happens to them during sex. It's their way. Okay, that is nothing. It's not a big deal. Some people, when doing sex, they squirt. As they are doing sex, they are pouring water. They are not yet at climax, so they do not yet orgasm, but they're just pouring water. And you don't have to do vaginal sex to have squirting. Some people, is just their husband is sucking their clitoris and they'll start squirting water. Some people, is even just kissing alone and their man fumbling with their breast, they're already pouring water downstairs. In fact, downstairs is flooded. Their pants is soaked from front to back. In fact, some people, you can't even ID that they've done sex. By the time you check, their pattern is full of water. It's just the way it is. There's nothing wrong. If you're not squirting, it's no big deal. And from my research, I've realized that squirting is not localized to any particular race. It's not towards Nigeria or South Africa or Chinese. Any race can squirt. Whether you're from Zambia, you're from Botswana, you're from Zimbabwe, you're from Cameroon or Lesotho, or you're from Senegal, any woman can squirt. It's not a big deal. It's normal. And yesterday I was saying about doggy position, that some women, they feel uncomfortable doing doggy, and because of the pain they have doing doggy in their tummy, they want to avoid doggy. But it's now left for the man to understand that during doggy, hair flows into the vagina, and because the hair flows in, when the man pushes his sperm with his roddy piper in, or his condo in, the hair will go in. It comes out a bit, moves in again, hair will follow in. It's like a one-way street. So sometimes the hair will accumulate in the vagina, and the vagina can be so distended. So once in a while during sex, try and put pillow under your wife's tummy during doggy, or try and compress her tummy by putting your hand on the back and pressing the tummy, and you see the air you just let out like a balloon that has been opened. I tell people all the time, it's always good for you to shave before sex. If your husband loves it unshaved, then fine. If your wife loves it unshaved, that's fine. But by shaving before going to sex, going to the bedroom, it makes sex more interesting and more beautiful. Sex toys are allowed. There's nothing wrong with using a sex toy. Sex toy, obviously, if you're going to use them and don't share them. Okay, I can't say that more than enough. And if you're going to use sex toys, use the one that has battery. Don't use the one that you plug into AC current. And I'm sure most sex toys they come as battery operated anyway, because if you put the one that is plugged into the socket and they're going to shock your couscous, it's not funny. You just fry the thing. You don't want to fry the thing. You want to preserve the meat pie. So don't use and don't share sex toys. After using a sex toy, wash them, keep them. And sex toys, they come in different sizes, so, and some of them, they are these things as big as this. Sometimes then this thing is small. Some they come in different sizes. Some they even come with two prong. One prong to play with your clitoris and one prong to go inside. And your husband can use it on you to, if there's nothing wrong in your husband using sex toy on you, or you even fondling them. And I always say, sometimes women too, they need to learn how to pleasure the man, learn how to stroke their ego. How do you stroke their ego? Learn how to comfortable play with the man. You are watching TV, you are watching your TV on Netflix. Once in a while, slowly slide your hand into his pants. Slowly, gently. Don't put nails. Nails can scratch the scrotums. Nails can scratch the penis. Make sure that your nails are short. Slide your hand with probably some grease after the children are in bedroom, or even if you're not yet having children, just slide your hand inside, be playing and be schooling his condo, playing with his balls. Be initiator. Women need to take charge. Initiate. After all, we're in the age of women now, so take charge once in a while. Hold him. Put your hand on his shoulder. Let him chill. Let him simmer. And if you have a bottle of champagne or wine, pop the champagne. Let the man drink slowly. Let the man chill. And then you'll see the snake rise. Before the snake start to spit, don't break the hair, go. So, you see the snake shouting and spitting this thing. Sex is not a sin. There's nothing sinful about sex. The only thing that's sinful about sex is if you misuse sex. The same thing to food. Food can be a sin if you are eating without regard. So there's nothing wrong with sex. So during doggy position, it's always essential that as a man, you always put your hand on the waist. Some women, they are orobonskibo, they are orobo. Some people, they are lepashandi. If you hold your hand on the waist, no matter the meat that is there, if you hold your hand on the waist, you're able to fully control the in and out. But if you let loose, once in a while, obviously doing doggy, you can put your hand on your back as a guy, and you can thrust in, thrust out. But if possible, most of the time, put your hand around the waist, maybe as X or like this. It's always good if you cross your hand and use it to grab the waist, like that. It's good. But if you can't, put your hand on the waist. It helps you to vary the inside force and the outside force, to vary the inside force and outside force, and to be able to control the wheelbarrow effect you have. Sometimes you can also use your hand to hold her heels, and you'll be in full control. Let your woman know that you are in charge during sex. If there's any place you're going to beat your wife, beat her during sex. Bam, tap her bum bum during sex. It's very good. Once in a while, I said yesterday too, sometimes sex can be boring. The same person can be boring. So spicing things up, change location, change light. Just by changing the light alone in your room, putting all those blue bulbs, red bulbs, or get the ones that you can use control to change their color. It makes things beautiful. And even using mask. There are different. Go to Amazon, you see different types of masks that you can use. They help to change your face and change the way you look. I was telling you yesterday, the time I was still in the world, before I got born again, when I was still in the world, when I was still in the world, once in a while I get tired of this thing now, so I bought so many masks that I still, so you put it on your wife's face. Suddenly your wife will look different. Your wife can even look like all those girls that you normally watch on all those stupid things you watch. And you say, you'll be amazed that your wife can produce all those things too. There's nothing in all those girls you watch that the wife doesn't have. If you tender the garden, you are Adam. You have been given charge of the garden. Tender your garden. You'll be amazed at what you can get. Talk to your wife. Your skin is fresh like tomato. Your skin is smooth like brown tomato. Speak wonderful. Speak in tongues. Speak in the words of angels to your wife. Don't ask kabasho, but just speak in all those wonderful, tender, loving sound to your wife. Whisper into her ears. Once in a while, use your tongue to flicker her earlobe. You see her shake as if she got an electric shock. Your wife will turn into a baby jelly. Or lie. Learn to use your mouth. Learn to use your mouth. There was a time I was talking in this program that sometimes men can be exhausted too. Yes, that is why if you are tired, always eat fruit. And once in a while, you can eat or drink Red Bull. get ginseng. There's what they call ginseng, Korean ginseng. There's Chinese ginseng. There's Nigerian ginseng. There's British ginseng. But get the one they call Korea, 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 not Korea, Korean ginseng. Not Korea, not Lebanese ginseng, Korean ginseng. Get it. If possible, get the root and chew the root. Those things produce some sort of wonderful antioxidant and energy releasing power shots, and they make you work marvelously. If you don't know, if you are fit and well, get Red Bull. Red Bull contains lots of Korean ginseng. They give you power and the wings to fly. You will descend or top the habits and you tear down the dragon. Let's just put this comment on because people are commenting. Somebody said, doctor is moving things here. What am I moving? Doctor, my sister Cecile Brown is here. Good Unique is here. Minatige, my wonderful ye of is it Idimu? I've forgotten the name of that place. Thank you, my sister. I can see you there. You're wonderful. My beautiful sister. Ebere Chuku Azaya. Vivian Giko Briggs. Enoposi Uju Okeke. Olabisi by your day. Olabisi by your day. Stop it. Give a light to Christ. Fatima Dekboju. I can see you there. Okpoboju. Good Unique. Ginseng is Ginseng. Somebody saying that, doctor, it be like say now you leave the world never leave you. I'm the word, I'm not of the world. He that is in me is greater than he that is in you don't know this is don't try it. So let us proceed in this our service. We are doing a service here. Sex is not dirty. Sex is not a sin. Sex does not have to lead to pregnancy. You can use contraception. Sex does not make you a prostitute. If you are afraid that your husband will say, my dear, where did you let this type from? Well, have you been going out? Sex does not make you a prostitute. Okay, sex does not make you a prostitute. Sex is not only for getting babies. And nobody knows how to do sex. You only do what you want to do. Nobody knows how to do sex. Sex has no manual. Sex has no manual. You design it the way you want it to be. And there's nothing that you do in your bedroom, two of you, that is evil. Anything two of you want to do to yourself, whether you want to chop the backyard, whether you want to chop the front or the back, or you chop the middle. Like yesterday, I was explaining the middle. There's the front door, back door, and inside the living room. If you want to chop the living room, you're okay. Nothing spoil. Nothing spoil. And let me tell you, men, there's some blessing. Let me not go into the speak. Let me not go into the speak. Let me come back to. Let me come back to normal level. Let me because there's some children here, and I don't want children to go into the world. See, yes. Let us continue this our program. Let us continue and let us open our in-book to in-book something. In-book 1. In-book 1. There's something marvelous in doing quickie. Okay? Unexpected sex. Maybe you are in the bathroom, you're getting ready for work, maybe you have some spare time, and you just look at that your wife bum, and that bum is shaking like rubber. There's nothing wrong. Just caress it a bit and enter the place. 5 minutes. Sometimes you do 40 minutes. Sometimes you do 5 minutes. You don't have to do 30 minutes all the time or 10 minutes all the time. Sometimes you be quickly 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Because sometimes you eat food 30 minutes. Sometimes you eat food 2 minutes. It depends. You just do quickie. Those ones that you do quickie, they're usually the best. And I always tell people it's always good to serenade your wife and serenade your husband. Once in a while, send a text to the man that how are you doing? And send to your wife, I love the way you shake that bonbon today. Your bonbon looks so soft in that your yoga pants. It looks so soft in that your this thing. Say something, say things that keep on toasting your wife. Let her be your girlfriend for life. Let her be your baby for life. Okay? Send text to the woman. Me, I do it. I send text to my wife. So that, look, you have done your best. Some things you can't change. But as a man, as a woman, do your best and leave the rest. Don't wait for him or her to do it back to you. You do it. Sow and watch God make you reap. So send good things, send lovely things. Once in a while, me, I send some funny pictures to my wife for at work. I send her, this I love, this I like. I feel like this. Tell her, you have to. It's part of life. There's nothing wrong with it. Oh. If you don't do it, you want someone else to do it. Life hates vacuum. You must feel it. But do your best and leave the rest for God. Sharp, sharp. Whether it's on the toilet seat, on the toilet sink, on the dining, in the car, in the bush, bang, you know, hold that window, hold that thing, hold the table, enter, that's those bars. You see, today now, I didn't say, can anybody hear me? Everybody's hearing me. Their head is open. But if I'm talking ovulation, fire boy, they won't listen. But you talk about those bars, they will hear. Touch your toes, they will hear. Open the thing, what they will hear. Let the thing open, they will hear. People are so bad. I'm disappointed. After everything I've taught you people, this is how you do. This is how you're going to do. Anyway, let's go back to the backyard and the garden. Yesterday I was explaining to you that there's a tiny 2-inch skin between the last part of the vaginal opening to the top part of the anus. That skin there is always very shiny. Once in a while, as a man, learn to use your tongue to tizzle and to tease around that skin. You watch your wife, she will love it. All that thing you are saying that you are fighting each other, you are doing this and that, you are arguing about one in-law, it will end there. Everything die there. Everything will die. All those things say, it's annoying me, she's annoying me. Forget that thing. Once you dissect each other in bedroom, fight, disappear. Devil will evaporate, devil will die there. It's recorded though. I'm recording this service on my other phone so that my wife will edit it and put it on YouTube for you. She does a good job of editing this thing better than me. So she'll put it on YouTube later at some point. Okay? Toilet sitting anywhere, cow girl. Women too, try and take over. Take over. 69 position is very good though. 69 position. Sometimes if the bed is not very strong, go to the floor. If you have mat any or yoga mat, put it on the floor. If you think two of you are stinking and smelly, go and shower. Go and shower. Men, you can stay on top. Oh, I don't want to call people. Somebody doesn't. Okay. Let us do 69 here today. Let us clean this one of Nyash off this place. Let us put 69 position. For some people that are still not in the world, that they still don't know 69. Let us explain 69 for you. 69. Where is that my pen? Okay. Now, welcome to see what of 60. Okay, now see, this is 69. Okay, what 69 means is magic number. The room 609. I want to make sure that everybody can capture what I'm saying here. Good. People on Instagram, if my Instagram family see me? Yes, my Instagram people, my Instagram honest can see me. Very good. You are. You see, 69. This is the head of the man. Man is lying down. Okay. This is the woman head, and the one is here with a bum wide open. This is the man's condo. Okay. This is the woman's pecus. And the man is using his tongue to pleasure the thing. The woman is using her mouth to suck the condo. and everybody is gone body. Wow. What is this? 69. Gone body. You can even do 69 mid-air. Mid-air 69, where the man, usually is the man that stands up. So the man is standing up like this. Okay. And if you're lucky that your woman is lepashandi, you put her legs up in the air and the bum is on your face there. Open pekus and you're sucking the thing. And that's it. Okay. So you're standing firm. Use your hands to grab hold our waist and thigh. And you suck the thing, and her legs is dangling inside air, collecting blessings from God, and you are enjoying the juice. That is 69 mid-air, 69 lying flat. It can be a life-changing event. It's a conference of bodies, conference of souls. Some people are believing as if that they've never heard this kind of thing before. Me, I know all you people watching me. You are so corrupt. You are doing as if you don't know all these things. All these things you know, and you know better than me. You are doing as if I'm just telling you for the first time. My friends, stop all these things. 69 is doable. Semande Ochaba. Give your life to Christ. 69 is doable. 69 is doable. 69. You can suck the thing left and right, suck the balls, and even swallow the juice and slick plates. There's what I've invented. I call it reverse missionary position. Reverse missionary. Reverse missionary was invented in 1902 by a surgeon general called Mr. Pekus Ochiba. And that man was from Norway. And doing his research, he realized that missionary position was not working well. So they decided that how do we improve things? So missionary, what happens is very, very simple. Let me tell you missionary position. Reverse missionary. I'm sure everybody here watching me knows what missionary position is. If you don't know it, go and read Google. But reverse missionary, you not see it in Google, neither are you going to see it in Wikipedia. It's only invented by me. And it was passed down from my research, from the temple of action. 69 has no side effects. Side effect is pregnancy. The side effect of 69 is pregnancy. No other side effect. Meshono. 69 has no side effect. It's only pregnancy. You get belly. That's all. Let us go to the reverse missionary. For the reverse missionary, you need a flat bed. Flat bed. Flat bed. If you're not married, you should not be here. If you are not married, you have no business being here today. Go and get married. If you are already married in your mind, you can be here. If you're getting ready to marry, you can be here. But if you're getting ready to marry and your fiancé is here as well, it's good. But if you're not married, you're going to have outgrowth tonight too, because the thing will start vibrating. And unfortunately, there will be nobody to scratch the thing. And it's not good. It will burst. You want to be around your man tonight. Mulanga, Chandra, be careful. And I don't like noise in my class. Now, for reverse missionary, is a very special one that was invented by one changed missionary in Norway in 1901. And he kept those secret books and they passed it on to Nigeria. And I got to get the books in Nigeria, and I did some research on it. For reverse missionary, the woman lies down with her head on this side of the bed, okay? Any side of the bed. She comes down with her bum, and this is her bum, and she opens her leg wide open like that, okay? So what will the man do? The man will face here, okay? And this is the man with his bum this way and legs here and legs there. And the man's condo will enter into the pekus, up, down, and the man can dig into all holes. if you're a man, you're watching me, listen again. Let me move this camera so you can see it well on Facebook. Yeah. But if you're not married, you're here. I'm just joking. You're okay to stay here. I'm just joking. If you're not married, you're watching me. No biggie. You can stay here. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. So I'm not against people that are not married yet. No. I'm just joking. Please, do you understand me? So this is the woman. I put the woman in red. You know this is the woman. And I put the man in blue. This is the man. Okay? And this is the man's dick. Okay? Booms. And this is the woman's speckles. At this position, the man, at this position, whether the woman is horrible, whether the woman is lekba, no wahala. You can even put pillow underneath here, and pillow can rest and push the woman's bum up, okay? And the man can dig in back and forth, bang, boom, bang, boom, and the man will hit all the spots. And in fact, to even make missionary position, reverse missionary more interesting, don't stay in one place, so just do like this. You are facing this other part, facing here. Turn again 90 degrees, face the right side, enter, bang, bang, bang. Face the other side, enter, bang, bang, bang. By the time you do that all the way around, you see, the woman will feel you. The woman will form a 3D picture of her vagina in her brain, and everything will be totally touched. And she'll know that she's touched and she's felt the power of God. Yes, don't you know that you are God? You are God now. You got power in you. There's no reason why you should not satisfy. Someone is asking that what is condo and purpose in English or in English. Because go and check Google, Jerry. You want to take in purpose now? At your age, my friend, go and check Google. Purpose call condo. Go and check Google. Somebody is wanting to join our video on Instagram. Yeah, join now. Somebody wants to join our video on Instagram. Join my sister. Let us see you. She ran away. When you send a request to join the video, we accept you now. Why did you run away? Ask your question. I got a lady, James Gibbs. She wants to ask a question on Instagram. Let's ask a question now. There's this the wonderful lady, Noble Queen. Noble Queen wants to join us on Instagram. Noble Queen, hello, welcome and good afternoon. Can we see you? Can we see you? Okay, she's ran away. Noble Queen, she came up live for. Everybody's hearing you, Mrs. Noble Queen. So, what question do you have for us today? If you have no question, let us go back to our program.
No, when you finish.
Thank you. So, Noble Queen is saying that she's going to ask a question later in private. She doesn't want to say anything here. She doesn't. Okay, you can cancel it. You can take yourself off. Take yourself off. Go.
Okay. Let me ask.
What's the question?
Having a constant dryness.
Yes, we'll talk about that now.
Constant dryness. And you've treated infections. You understand? Yes. You've treated infections. Yes. Yet you still have dryness.
Yes.
What could be the cause? Then there's no urge. No matter what you do, no matter what, you don't have urge.
Okay. Most times when you have constant dryness, it's usually your mind is not there or stress. Because as you're a woman, you're still ovulating, you're still doing action, you're gonna be wet doing sex. So you have to focus more, if possible, yourself or your husband on foreplay. Honestly, focus more on foreplay. And sometimes, I know it happens to everyone. Sometimes you get used to each other. You're so used to each other. You don't get wet. You're just used to each other. You can still use lubricants. That is why every adult that is still sexually active, you should have lubricant with you all the time, once in a while, in your bedroom, just in case. Okay. Some people don't like you using saliva. So if your husband doesn't like that, or if you don't like that, then lubricants are very good. In fact, some lubricants even aid and encourage getting pregnant. And it's okay not to feel wet sometimes, but lubricants are available. That is why they are so in abundance these days. So, there are ways to overcome it. Okay. So, thank you. So, my wonderful lady just joined us on Instagram. Unfortunately, we cannot give everybody an opportunity because it will sometimes we get distracted. But Thank you so much for being brave to come up live. It's amazing, and I'll continue. It seems you're still there, so let us take you off the screen. So another question from Fabulous Niyot. Fabulous Niyot. Okay, let us go. Okay, somebody is asking a question on Instagram. What is the name of the lubricant that gets someone pregnant? It's pre-seed lubricant. Pre-seed. Let's write it here. Pre-seed lubricant. Pre-seed. P-R-E-S-E-E-D. Pre-seed lubricant. Papa Romeo Echo Sugar Echo Echo Delta. Pre-seed lubricant. They're very good in getting you pregnant if you use them during sex, and you can use them at any time during sex. Squish a tiny paste in your vagina or rub it on your husband's penis before action. Doctor, good evening. Please, I always spot 1 week and 3 days before my period. Doctor, what can be the cause and what can be used to stop spotting? So first of all, I'll suggest that Smith get vaginal swabs and check for infection. Number 2, do cervical swabs, cervical smear, to ensure that you don't have issues with your cervical smear. Okay? With cervical smear. Once you treat infection, you don't have abnormal cells on your cervix, there's nothing wrong. However, some people, whenever they use contraception, they spot. They're using contraception. Usually in the first 2 to 3 months of contraception use, they can make you spot. Okay? And there's nothing to worry about that. Adeleye, I've already explained how to use pre-seed now. A small paste, like a small tiny paste about this size. Put it in your vagina before sex, or rub it on your husband's penis before sex once it's erect, and use it anytime you have sex. Even if you have 2 rounds, use it. If you have 4 rounds, use it. Okay? Deborah, yes, testimony is coming. Don't worry. Pre-seed lubricant is not expensive. For on Instagram question here, pre-seed lubricant is not expensive at all. Okay, now let's continue. Pre-seed has no side effect. Pre-seed has no side effect. This is good. Pre-seed has no side effect. Somebody is saying that is Nigeria pre-seed different from foreign pre-seed? As far, I don't know whether there's any difference there, but they are all of good quality. Somebody is saying, what can be done to a painful peppering vagina after man releases during sex? Usually, if the man is too vigorous and the man is too vigorous, it can make you have some tiny, what we say, microscopic tears, which are very, very tiny in your vagina, and they can make you to have discomfort. Usually, if you're dry during sex, it can make you to have all those tiny unseen tears in your vagina, and it can make sex painful, especially after sex. So that's why, even if you're naturally lubricated, you should also use some lubricant. Lubricant as well makes sex interesting and gives it a different flavor. And there are many lubricants now of different taste, to vanilla taste, chocolate taste, very lovely things. Use them as well. Somebody said, answer my question. Probably okay. Someone's asking a question about PCOS. I'm not answering PCOS question today. That's why today is only for sex day. You can ask PCOS question another day. Deborah or Chaba, question for PCOS, ask it another day. Today is sex day. Today is what? Sex day. Agatha Momodu, your question, I can't seem to comprehend it all. Doctor, my husband is okay. I can get pregnant even after fibroid surgery. Just will Iberi, I don't answer your question. Ego Amara, she's saying, why a lady not enjoy penetration? Basically, why does a lady not enjoy sex? Okay. If you don't enjoy sex through penetration, then you should find out the reason. It's either you have beliefs that sex is painful, or either you have belief that probably you've been through difficult time, and your first idea about sex is pain and is discomfort, is affecting you. But the fact is that the more you do sex with lubricant, if possible, worst case scenario, the more you do sex, the better you're going to enjoy sex. The more you have sex, the more you do sex, the better it is and the easier it is. That's the honest truth. What can be done to increase a man's libido? Why don't you give him blowjob? Give him blowjob. Give him some ginseng to drink and a Red Bull, and you turn on the tiger in the man. Thank you guys for being here today. I really appreciate you. I need to go now. It's been a long day, and it's an amazing time I've spent with you all. Maybe tomorrow we'll continue this our sex talk because it's so much. I can't cover everything in one day. You know, after a while, you start getting exhausted. But we'll be back here tomorrow. We'll talk about more things about sex, and we'll start taking medical questions as well. Tomorrow we're going to have an open clinic, and we'll talk more about sex as well. Don't forget that our seminar for this month is on gender selection. It's on July 31st. If you're not yet registered for that seminar, July 31st, gender selection, it's time to do so. And our ATG IVF center is already open. If you're trying to get pregnant, it's a challenge to you. You've been doing everything you can do, yet nothing's happening. It's time for you to consider getting examined, if possible, getting IVF done at the ATG IVF center. If you're in Lagos or you want to travel to Nigeria for your IVF, consider ATG IVF center first so that we can take you all the way and make your dreams come true. If you are going through fertility and you don't think you need IVF yet, you can always do all your fertility programs, tests at the ATG laboratories as well, in the same location at Lagos, Nigeria. And you'll be happy you did. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Once again, I want to say I love you all, and most importantly, I love myself too. Take care. Bye-bye.